Cloud's way over there. It's raining here. So I don't even remember that cloud being over us. So welcome to my YouTube channel, everybody. Okay, anyways, open up the box. And anyways, when I was taking the linkage and everything apart, we were talking about the shifter bushings being wore out. I noticed that the clutch linkage, now I don't have it, it's in the truck over there. The clutch linkage was bad, so I had ordered a clutch linkage kit, and I got this off of eBay. Comes with the boot, another boot. I don't know if that'll fit my bell housing. A new T-bar, guess that's what you call it. Let me get this thing packed in there good. This rod right here, right? That's wore out. Okay, I'm driving the car so much, it's wore out right here and right down here in the metal. The steel is wore out from working all the time. So this bar is wore out. This is still in the car. I didn't remove that. But I never had a spring on my clutch. Well, there's a spring now. I had stripped this one out on my 327 because it backed out, and I got it tightened up. But anyways, comes with the new ball that goes to the block, and a new frame bracket, which I don't need that, but the kit come with it. This piece right here, this adjustable piece. Anyways, this right here had wore out to where there was only a quarter of this bend from working in and out, and I had to, because of that quarter, I had this clutch adjusted so far out that I actually had to manufacture another piece right here, cut off a bolt to make it longer to make this work. So I needed a new one of those. That was completely wore out. Let's see what else we got in here. Alright, nothing but garbage. Lots of cardboard if we got to do any paint. Well, so we got all new clutch linkage. And I had bought a clutch kit. Now, transmission I got is a 10 spline. So 11-inch clutch disc 10 spline. It comes with an alignment tool, which I have a few of those. Now they lied about this. The one that I ordered was supposed to have bearings on it. This is just brass. This goes in the center of the crankshaft. It's a pilot bearing. And it comes with the new throwout bearing. Some instructions. It just gives you basic information. Right, wrong, which way to put the disc in, blah, blah, blah. New clutch plate. I have tons of these laying around. And of course we got the new pressure plate. Now when I put all the bolts for the flywheel and the pressure plate, I put them up, and it was easier. I used to have all my tools in this was a little room, and that was my tool room. I did away with that. This is eventually going to come down, so this is probably the last project of this structure here. I'm going to build a shop here. But anyways, instead of looking for the bolts that go to it, which are probably in there somewhere, anyways, so I got the parts that I need to put 3-speed in here, but however, I had to replace the floor pans. And when I replaced the floor pans, a 4-speed car is different than an automatic car. It has this little, see where the carpet comes out and around right here? It's flat. That's where the shifter is. Automatic cars don't have, it's completely rounded, the bell housing tunnel. Anyways, I welded a plate back here, so we're gonna have to cut the carpet, cut the plate for the shifter to sit back in it. This car was a lot more fun to drive when it had a standard shift in it. So that's the project that I'm working on. I had my windows retinted, and they already got some scuffs on it. So I ordered new felt. I don't know if you can see the felts right here. I ordered new felts, and these are warranted, so I'll have them come back out here and redo the windows. This one's not as bad as the other one. So if we go over here, and if you look right down here, you can still see the clutch rod right here. This clutch rod right here. See how sloppy that is? So we're going to replace this clutch rod and these shims, these plastic shims right back. I don't know what you can see. There's shims that go in there, and then there's a clip. Yeah, so we're going to pull the 350 turbo out, get underneath here, and let you guys see what underneath the car looks like. There's where I had replaced the pan on that side, and I had to replace the pan over here with this 350 turbo, and the 3-speed will take the same yoke, the same link drive shaft. So that's another reason why I'm going with the 3-speed. The yoke on the 4-speed is the same as a turbo 400. I'm going to stay with this one because this is a straight drive shaft and it's balanced. And I have the ladder bars in the back. When I changed these, well, you can't see what I see. When I changed these springs out, I also put these back in. When I first got this car, this bolt and these bolts were here, but this bolt wasn't. They had just put this plate over top of this bolt, so when the springs were out, I did it the right way, and I put this in the right way. So we'll have the ladder bars back on it. The rear end, I have that axle over there. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing. Okay. That axle over there has got a slight bend to it. So I'll be pulling that axle out. And I had got a disc brake conversion kit. To take these drum brakes off. And that kit and the plates are in the other shed. So this is the project I'm going to work on now. It's going to take days, but I'm going to try to make it into one video if I can keep all my content separated on my laptop. I don't have any external hard drive. And anything after, what is it, 10 o'clock? It's 10:30, 11 o'clock. We're exposed in the heat of the sun. So I'll be doing most of my work in the afternoon. The sun tracks right along that wire. So until it gets back over there about 4:30, 5 o'clock, that's when I'll have shade here and the temperature will cool. And I'll have my fan on and I'll pull this automatic transmission out. I'll drain the fluid first, pull it out, and then once it's out, I'll list it on Facebook Marketplace. And I've been on Facebook Marketplace and I've been looking for 350 turbo transmissions just to get an idea what they're going for. I might make a short video before I start pulling things off to show everybody that it works. That way I can send them the link. But I got to do that on my phone. So, but anyways, the 350 turbo will be on Marketplace. I would keep it because they're getting really rare, just like the old Power Glides. Wish I would have kept some of them from back in the day. But anyways, I'll put that on there. I'll list it for $350. I'll sell it for $300. I'll have a video and prove that it works and everything. It shifts in all the gears. However, the shifter, automatic, B&M shifter and the cable, I will not be selling those. Those are, I can easily store that and keep that for a future project. They're expensive. All these parts are expensive when you go to buy them, especially out of your own pocket. I watch all kinds of YouTube videos and they're promoting this and they're promoting that and they get free stuff. I don't think there's one commercial in any of my videos so far. Maybe I set it up wrong. Maybe this will be the first video and I start a new YouTube account. Because you know what? I like to be getting a lot of free stuff. Free stuff. Yeah, that sounds good. So I've had this car since 2009. But I've always had a Camaro or a Trans Am. I don't think there has been more than a year span in my life since I've been driving that I didn't have a Camaro Trans Am. When I first moved to Florida in '88, I had a 1977 black Trans Am with black interior. It was a non-T-top car, had the 455 in it, automatic, and I took the 400 transmission out and I put a 350 turbo transmission in it, and that car was fast. So that was in '88. So '88, all I changed was I had put a spread bore Holly on the intake, and I had put an Excel coil on it. Everything else was stock, and it had a 455 Buick motor. I didn't put a Pontiac in it. I put a 455 Buick motor out of a Buick Electra 225, and I was running 12s in that car, and I didn't know nothing about drag racing. The second time I made a pass, I did a red light, so I sat there all day. Couldn't race my car, it's done. But that only takes one time. You do a red light, but I put 14.0 on the windshield for the bracket racing because I was, after doing a red light, the second pass you make. Once you do a red light and you got to sit there all day because your friends are racing and you don't have nothing to do. I was just working on the tree. I wasn't trying to. I think my best reaction time was after that was like a 0.8. You know, almost a full second. See if I can get the clouds way over there. It's raining here. So I don't even remember that cloud being over us. So welcome to my YouTube channel, everybody. Talk at you later.